Does the phone heat up? Is it good enough to play high-end games? Is the phone performance great for the price paid? These are few of the many questions you guys asked us. Hi there, I'm Amit from PhoneRadar, and in this video I'm going to answer these questions. We've been checking out the temperature of each phone we review in detail, and we even show you guys the same through our IR temperature gun, which although gives an idea of the heating on the external side, it isn't as accurate as we judge only the heating when gaming. Technically, each phone can operate at certain temperatures, like the Apple iPhone 6 has an operating ambient temperature of 0 to 35 degrees, which means that anything above that or lower is not recommended and may reduce battery life. These numbers change from phone model to model. To check the same, we did a series of tests beginning with the benchmark application, which is the Antutu application. Instead of the regular test, we went ahead with the stability test, which shows internal temperatures while we check the external temperature manually. As you can see, the internal temperature graph curve is decently stable, and the smaller changes to the curve reflect better stability. Next up, we ran the 3D Mark application with the Ice Storm Extreme Challenge rendered at 1080p and is recommended for this phone since the FPS were lower than 60. Following this, we ran the GFX Bench application to test the performance of the phone, though the aim being checking the heating of the phone. Do make a note that all these tests take several minutes to end, while most of the users of the phones don't perform these kind of heavy resource intensive tasks for long duration. Hence, in actual the experience would be better, but for the sake of it, we are doing these stress tests to give you an idea if you end up editing videos from your smartphone. While doing this test or playing the games, the CPU and GPU consumes more energy, hence the battery gets heated up, and that's reported on the screen. If the internal temperature of the device exceeds the normal operating range, the device will protect its internal components by attempting to regulate its temperature. If this occurs, you may notice the device stops charging, the display dims or goes black. There is no such thing as high temperature because it's all about how much is the temperature from the outside and if it's bearable or not. In countries like India, where phones are used in locations where outside temperatures are already around 35 to 45 degrees, any task on the phone would feel pretty warm. If the phone feels decently warm, then it's fine. But if it's very hot, like in the cases when you're charging the phone and also playing some games, it's better to stop playing and charging at the same time to cool it down. Talking about ideal temperatures, it should be as cool as possible, which is generally the room temperature. In terms of numbers, if any phone goes above 55 to 60 degrees, it's recommended to contact the customer service and get it fixed or replaced. Let's talk about few fixes. You should be removing the applications running in the background. If these are pre-installed, root your phone and then uninstall or at least disable them. This will keep the CPU from not running at high levels all the time. Use branded power adapters and not any local ones while charging your phone to ensure they are charged properly and do not overheat. If your phone is older than 18 months and above, and if the battery gets heated up, get it checked with the customer support and get it replaced with a new one. Never use resource intensive applications while charging the phone, and better charge the phone when you're not going to use it. If you have a quick charger, you got it for your phone that supports it. Don't use it for charging with any other phone apart from the phone for which you got this. To demonstrate the same, we have been showcasing a smartphone that's the Xiaomi Mi 4i, which topped a max of 66 degrees externally, which is pretty hot for heavy usage, while the Asus Zenfone 2 was pretty cool comparatively, and the best one was the Samsung Galaxy S6, which didn't heat much internally since it was able to manage the task easily. This was the heating test demonstration on few smartphones, and I hope this was helpful to you. This is Amit signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.